Hi, this is Deborah, Voice for Fitness founder. And I want to talk to you right now that's a topic that's really urgent if it's one that you need to hear. And that is if you're not full, if your client list is wide open and you have more holes than you have clients, or you're trying to desperately fill group fitness classes, group training classes that are revenue streams for you, and you just can't do it. That's especially urgent if you're an owner or a manager and you now maybe have more square footage. Maybe you've dedicated more space to a personal training studio, to a private yoga studio, and each of those falls into your category. Well, per square foot, you have a quota for revenue, right? And every hour of the day that those rooms sit empty is hanging over your head. So we need to try to do something about that. And here's the situation. I hear this from my private clients, from owners and managers that are my clients, and just from being around. And you may hear it too if you're talking to people who are truly honest. You don't always get this on Facebook and Twitter because we all make it look like we are really successful. We are really full, that maybe we have one or two slots open. And that's wise to a certain point. But if you can get on a group or a forum where you can really share, here's my challenge, here's what's happening, what's working for you, that will be super beneficial because you're talking peer-to-peer and maybe not your competitor next door. So you don't have to let them know what your secrets are, but you can talk to somebody maybe across the country who still can get it, understand where you are because they've been there too, and then you can relay, okay, this worked for you, how can I take that to my demographic and geographic area? Super beneficial, but you don't have that kind of time right now to lean over the back fence and chit-chat about it. What you want to do, if you are offering programs that you think are extremely valuable and what your customers and your clients want, but you're not attracting people, it could be your marketing, but it could also be this. We need to go deeper. That on a foundational level, you are really not offering the programs that solve problems for your customers. They're not actively seeking for what it is that you're offering. So how do you find out what it is that they want in the words that they want to hear in flyers on videos while you're trying to attract them? Ask. It's as simple as that, but we don't do it. And again, there's that feeling of, well, I don't ask them because I want them to think I'm already successful, and I already know that because I've been in the fitness industry forever. But things change. Your wants and needs have changed over the last 2 years, 5 years, 10 years if you've been in fitness. So have mine. So it goes without saying that your customers' needs are changing too. Our customer is evolving. They want something different than the customer we had 5 years ago. You've got to go and ask them. So you can do it a couple different ways. You can do it really informally, go through your email and ask that way. You're probably not going to get it on Facebook because they've got to post through their name. In your email, it's just coming back to you. Nobody else is going to see it. Tell them that when you let them know, I've got a couple questions for you. Would you answer this? So you can send it out through your email provider, Constant Contact or Aweber, whatever it is that you're using. That's one way to go about it. To make it just a little bit more of a formal, this is a survey, really would love your help filling this out. And something that you can also post it to Twitter and Facebook, and you may get more feedback, not just from clients who are on your list already, but from those who are not, people they may forward it to. So think about doing something on SurveyMonkey. Just go Google SurveyMonkey. You can do a free account, and then all you're going to do is come up with a link. Basically, you'll end up with a link to the survey that you provide, and you'll get to see the results when you log into SurveyMonkey. But you're going to make this a really short survey. So it's going to be short and sweet, not a huge time demand. And let them know, here's what I need. We'd really like your feedback on this. This is really going to help us out because people like to feel helpful. They like to know that their word, their voice counted. So let them know you really need them and appreciate it. Give them something in return if you want to. If you've got a small thing or towel service free for a week or whatever it might be that you can do without feeling pain on your side, give it to them. But you're going to ask really simple questions like, what's your greatest obstacle related to fitness right now? What do you think it would take you to get through that challenge or bust through that plateau? What would make it easier? What do you wish you had right now? Simple questions like that, very open-ended, right? But the point is, somebody will be fairly realistic who's willing to answer your survey. So one of the things they may say is personal training is too expensive. So you get information there that you can use. So don't just turn your head the other way and say, ugh, they're not my customer then, if they can't afford me. Maybe there's a way that you need to look at your services in order to make them more affordable for someone, and or that you can market so that you can relay better the value to them. So you'll find out information. You may not like it. You may have to do some thinking from it, but you will know better what most of your customers say. And what you can get from that is the demographics. So you can find out the gender of those who answered your survey, the age ranges of those who answered your survey, and what they said, so you can develop commonalities from that. So it's surveymonkey.com. Great way to find out the answers about what your customers want. Ask. And if that was helpful, click right here. It's a free blog, and I'll be asking you questions about what you need to grow a more successful personal training business. And I'll see you there.